Okay, so some of you have been asking for what these cloud stacks look like, and I've been out and traveling and helping a friend of mine for the last few days, so I haven't had a chance to really get a whole lot done that could help you. But get caught up today. So what I want to do is show you some results of a simple, what we call a simple base stack, and how it affected our test. So this is a super long tail keyword, and that's okay because this is one of the key phrases that people who are looking for someone to build them a website actually type in. So we know there's traffic there, and this is how bookkeeping business owners look to find some help getting a website built. So we found there's a girl on Fiverr that builds these, and so we thought we would do a test. We didn't have to have access to the account to do this test, so there's no special on-page SEO or anything like that because we don't have access to it. This is purely one basic cloud stack. So I went ahead and used the title of what our service is, and you can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sponsored ads, and or is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4, and then here's elegant themes, and then this is MailChimpSites.com. This is one of our satellite sites that we built in the stack, and I'm going to show you what that is now. That is this site here, and you can see it's bookkeeping business WordPress website .mailchimpsites.com, and this is how we built it. There's not a great amount of content here, but there is enough for it to get the attention of the search engine algorithm. So, and you can see here that, and you can see this also from the diagram that I provided about how we build our stacks, that this is a satellite site that is pointing to a stack. So let me show you what I mean. So look at the anchor text we used. Okay, it's a little bit different, but you can see in the bottom left hand corner that this goes to a Microsoft Azure stack. So what I'm going to do is open this up. Now this is ranking number 2. Now it's a MailChimp site, but if it's ranking number 2, it's going to get traffic. And if it gets traffic, that's called click-through. And click-through is a part of the ranking algorithm. So let's go take a look at it. And this is what one of our cloud stack pages looks like. So we've got images, we've got plenty of content, and you can see we use multiple H1s. And that's a pretty long article, but I don't know how many words it is, doesn't matter, but it's substantial. And then you can see here where it says check out our other pages, and here's frequently asked questions, and here's business information, and you can see here that this is linking to another Microsoft Azure page, and this is linking to the MailChimp site, and this URL is linked to a Google Drive, not Google Drive, Google Cloud site, and this one is linking to a Backblaze page, which is part of our stack. We use Backblaze all the time. So you can see there's not a whole lot of difference in any of the content here, and we're using this keyword a lot. And anybody that tells you that H1s with keywords in them don't help you, well, they're crazy. They don't know. They haven't tested. It hasn't worked for them because they don't know how to utilize the opportunities that they have. So this is what one of our web stacks looks like. Now I'm just going to close these out, and so you can see again that's at number 2 for the long tail keyword, right below elegant themes, on top of YouTube for the long tail keyword, on top of WordPress.com, on top of Envato, on top of HubSpot, on top of ThemeForest, on top of Elementor. Okay, those are strong, high authority websites. So what we're doing is working. All of these lead to the ultimate page, the money page. So let's do this. Let's open this up, and let's see if we can find our way to the money page. Okay, that's to another. Alright, we're going to have to go to one of these. That'll open up, and let's find that target URL. That's a naked link. Actually, it's a picture of a naked link, but you know, Google actually reads these images now, so this is also a good thing to have, and it's part of it. It's part of your SEO. Images with Google Lens, Google is reading all images, all the text on images and everything. So here on this particular page, you can see what is the secret to setting up a successful bookkeeping business WordPress site. So we'll just click that, and that goes straight to her Fiverr gig. Okay, and she had no idea that we were doing this, and this is her gig. She actually builds pretty good websites, and that's for a decent price. She makes her money in bulk, and so she's got a 5-star rating. So does this put the money page at number 2? No, it didn't in this case, but right after we built this stack, the money page itself, the page that we just visited, the Fiverr gig page, was number 3. MailChimp sites has moved up, and the Fiverr gig has moved down. Now we'll keep going down here and see if we can find the Fiverr gig. There's Elementor 0, and then more sponsored. This is a high value keyword. I mean, look at all the ads. If there weren't a bunch of ads, you would know this was not a high value keyword, but it is. So okay, here's DigitalOcean. This should probably be one of ours too, and look at the ratings. We use schema in our stacks, and that helps us get those ratings. Does this look familiar now? So there's another one we have on the second page, and people are going to read this because they're looking for information, and then eventually somewhere along the way this stack is going to lead to the money page, the gig page itself. So is this some giant achievement? No, it's not. But we're ahead of our competition. We're ahead of the competition on Fiverr. Nobody else has got anything that leads to Fiverr that's doing their gig. So this is just one way to win. If I wanted to bring that Fiverr gig link back to the front page, up high in the front page like it was before, That'd be no problem. We'd keep sending stacks to it from different cloud sites until it was pinned at the #1 position. But this was just a test. This was a test to see if a basic stack can get us in the ball game, and it does. So you've seen 2 of our stacks here, and when I say stacks, we build a website on DigitalOcean, we build a website on S3, we build a website on Google Drive, we build a website, a complete website, on all of those websites, on all of those platforms. So let's look down here a little bit more and see if we can run across the Fiverr platform, and we can't. But look how many sponsored ads those are. This is a high value keyword. Oh, look here. Look at this. Here it is. Okay. So I'll open this in a new tab. Okay, what happened here? That sent me to a category on Fiverr. Starter mobile friendly website. I know this is hers, so let's take a look at this link, and there you can see it in the bottom left. Christy Love, design and build your local business WordPress website. So I'm not sure why it's redirecting. This is definitely hers. I'm not sure why it's redirecting. Let's take a look and see if we can find out. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Can't figure that out. That's strange. So, are we getting traction? Absolutely. This was 2 to 4 hours worth of work, depending on whether we had to create the content again or not. We normally spend about 4 hours creating content, and we go with anywhere from 15 to 2,500 words, and then we will spin that content, and then we post up on the cloud sites. So this is powerful. Okay, let's see, and look at all of these. So we're beating Facebook, we're beating a lot of authority sites. Okay, now I'm over here. What I did was, from her gig, I took the slug from her gig and searched that. I wanted to see what was going on here. And for this search, which is a little bit different, the last search was build bookkeeping business WordPress website. This one is build your bookkeeping business WordPress website. And so there's our MailChimp site again. And we're on top of YouTube, we're on top of Envato, we're on top of ThemeForest. I mean, how do you get on top of all those authority sites? It's because these stacks are strong. They have a 90 plus DA, a domain authority, and we're beating YouTube. We're beating several YouTubes. We're beating HubSpot, Contently. Oh, I think this is one of ours. Let's see here. This is not one of ours. This is a different provider. Let's check him out. Actually, no, this is one of ours. Yep, all of these are linking to, and there's one with an automated redirect. So that is one of ours. And we can do the automated redirects on any of them that we choose to. We've done it on some, we've not done it on others, but this is ours. Okay, so let's see about HubSpot. We're beating HubSpot. Okay, and here's Fiverr again. Alright, let's open this in a new tab. Okay, and there she is again. So, is this a world beater, $100,000 keyword? I don't know. If you build 500 websites in a year for $300 to $500 a piece, this is good money. Now, we reached out to her, and she's doing some cheap websites. We reached out to her, and she said that, and we let her know what we did, and we showed her everything that's backlinking to her, and then she shared some stats with us from her Fiverr gig, and she got a huge spike on her bookkeeping business website gig, and this was back in, I don't know, February, April, somewhere along there. Anyway, she showed us the 30-day stats for it, and that particular gig outperformed every other gig that she had. And look, here's another one, DigitalOcean. This is going to be ours too. So I think this is one we've already seen, but now it's ranking for a little bit different keyword. So we have content everywhere, and backlinks coming from deep contextual content on these high DA sites they're just powerful, and they work. Now, if we wanted to send that particular gig to the top and keep it there, we would have started doing some more. We would have sent a bunch of links to power up the cloud links, which you can use things like Scrapebox and GSC, any of those mass spamming tools. You can spam to those high DA cloud sites and power those up, and you can set it up to do that once every 6 months. All you have to do is go to Google. All you have to do is go here and find the calendar, and then set yourself a calendar reminder to check these in 6 months and see if you need to send another round of spam links to them, or if you want to power them up with some Google sites, you can do that. But this is what we do. We create these reports, and then we just set a calendar reminder. Go back and check on these whenever, 2 months, 2 weeks, whatever, depending on what the project is. And so we can go view this report. Okay, something's wrong with those reports. Can't see them. But anyway, you can see that this is the target URL. That's for her local business website. And then we ran one to her bookkeeping website gig. So this is a real easy concept. You run a stack, then you index the stack and the satellite properties. And if you're using one of my diagrams, there's going to be at least one Google website in there, about 5 satellite sites, or what we used to call Web 2.0 sites. And then you're going to see the stacks. Then you're going to see link wheels that go to the satellite sites. And then you're going to see Scrapebox, or another mass link building tool that is powering up the link wheels to the satellite sites and powering up the stacks that are going to the target URL and power up the Google websites. Those Google websites can take all the spam you can throw at them, and it'll never hurt them, because Google's not going to hurt itself. So that's what all of it looks like. I hope this has helped you understand some, and I'll just take another look here while we're in this video, and we'll take a look at how we did this. So everything you see in blue right here is what we did to get the results that I just showed you. And so we'll scroll in a little bit here, and you can see that there's a satellite, there's Contently, Jimdo, FYI, and MailChimp sites, and then we have a link wheel that's going to each one of those. And so let's move over here, and you can see we use Azure, Linode, DigitalOcean, which you saw one of those. You saw a couple of Azure pages. Wasabi S3, you saw one of those. And then here's our Google site, and then we built 3 stacks to the Google site, and then here's some more stacks. So this is our basic stack, and this is about 4 hours of work when you're gathering. Let me tell you something about keywords. Keywords are not the only thing these days. Entities are just as important as keywords, and if you don't know what entities are, you need to start studying what entities are, how to find them, and how to apply them to your backlinking efforts. Also, schema. If you don't know how to do your schema yet, it's time for you to learn. Schema is more important today than it's ever been. It's been important for a long time. Most people don't do it because it's difficult to figure out. We have created a process that we use in-house. We have a full-time team that does nothing but this. 4 guys that do nothing but create content, gather keywords, gather entities, gather images. We SEO our images in the back end. We go full Monty on this, and this is what most people are not willing to do. We go the full distance. Everybody wants a shortcut. Well, here's the secret to shortcuts. There are none. If your competition is doing what I'm doing, they're going to beat you every time. And this is just the base of it. As you can see here, we have more links, or more methods over here on the left. We'll take embeds from Google Maps. We'll embed the website. We'll embed wiki articles, and we'll embed a whole bunch of stuff into other stacks that point directly to the target page. Okay, and if that doesn't give us a winner, then we will upload manually to all of these, and then we'll get all those indexed. And if that doesn't give us a winner, we'll upload to these. All right, we'll get them indexed. And if that doesn't produce a winner, we will come here and upload to these. And if that doesn't give us what we need to beat the competition, then we come over here and we'll upload to these. And we'll keep going until we've done more than any competitor's willing to do. This is why we have clients that pay us $2,500 a month, because we don't lose. If you never quit, you never lose. That's the secret to SEO. When you're trying to learn the secrets to SEO, looking for shortcuts is not the secret. The secret to winning SEO is being the man who's willing to never stop fighting until he's on top of the whole pile. So that's what we do. That's what we specialize in. And if you specialize in this, you'll win too. Nobody can beat you if you never stop. You ever seen a man in a fight that's ever gotten beat? Only the ones that stop or get knocked out. And we use the same philosophy here. We also use another philosophy that I learned when I was training to be a pilot. You use checklists and documentation. And you can see we're doing all that right now. Now, I'm not going to open up one. This is just a template, but we have hundreds of these where we document all of our links. And we can click right over to them. We can always go back and research and see what we did to get to where we are. And that's what you should be doing too. Now, if you don't have the resources to do this, you can find somebody that does this and offers it as a service. We do. It's not something we advertise hugely. Uh, we just don't have room for a whole lot of customers. We could take some. If you need some help getting this done, you can let me know. These are very affordable. So, like I said, it takes about 4 hours to do everything you see in blue, and then scrape box in the purple. And I don't know if we'll be able to include scrape box for you because we actually outsource that at the moment. All of the blue stuff we do in house, and all of this other stuff we do in house. But hiring scrape box links is cheap over at Fiverr or Legit or something like that. So that is how we do it, and this is how you can do it too. If you are looking for some help and you want a cheap way to get some of this done, you can shoot me a message, let me know. And also, this is not all of it. Our own page SEO is very well done. In this particular instance, we didn't have any on-page SEO because it's a Fiverr gig that doesn't even belong to us. So we really didn't have a lot of control over the own page. When you control the own page and you can control this, you'll see a little bit better results. And there's a video, a couple of videos that we've got and posted different places. One for an HVAC contractor where we rank him on the front page for 401 keywords on the front page, and like 130 something in the first position. And we do those with citations. We do them with, we use social to beat competitors like that. And we also have a national account where we're ranking nationally for equipment, some high-end equipment that this particular client sells, and they've been selling for a long time and have never really gotten their website up to speed, and we've put them on the board nationally. They're a regional company, but we put them on the board nationally. So you can probably see that somewhere and see proof that we've done that. But in any case, this is the direction that you should be heading, along with schema and along with entities. And it's not just content and keywords anymore. There's a little bit more to it. And if you have any questions about any of those things, feel free to post in the group, and I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.